Hi everyone, I hope you're well. This is CoinsKid, just coming into Bitcoin, big of the CoinsKid group. So I did post this particular setup on Twitter a few days ago. Like I said to you, there's so much opportunity in these altcoins. I'm posting so many of them on Twitter, and so many have got to the targets. So many have not quite got to the targets just yet, but it's all about being patient. I do think they're going to get to those targets. But with this particular coin Maker, it absolutely got to the target and some. Okay, it was a beautiful trade for the CoinsKid community that I posted on Twitter. I can't cover a million coins every day, and this is the difficulty. I do tend to cover Bitcoin and XRP, and I will try and start and do more altcoins for you. But if you're looking for more content, then definitely just get onto Twitter. You can see not that much engagement, to be honest with you. 25 likes. This was a beautiful trade. It was a 30% trade. It was a whopper. But anyway, in a few days, it was only on the 26th of February, which was a few days ago. So this was a very, very fruitful trade. And look, it got exactly to the 1618. Let's take a look at this right now, okay? So Maker was a beautiful coin. Look at this, boom, 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 broke out. Okay, and we looked at this. It was a fantastic little opportunity for the CoinsKid community. It's come up, it's got to a technical target, pushed through to the 1618, and right now it's having a retracement coming back down. So I would expect this particular area here is a good load up zone. I did post these particular targets that I'm looking at in the Fib retracement coming back down to this low. Okay, so with that, I can't tell you that the bottom's 100% in, but I can ride the waves with you. And this is something that I do on a daily basis on Twitter. I identify moves and possibilities and I post them. Obviously, always apply stop loss. Don't be a degenerate. But this was an amazing move, okay? And you're not necessarily going to see these kind of moves on Bitcoin. You're going to see these moves on altcoins. And there's lots of them that are putting in these kind of moves. I've posted about 10 this morning with possibilities. Okay, so please do follow me on Twitter. Do get involved in the CoinsKid community right there on Twitter, and take advantage of these potential setups that we're looking at. So anyway, right now we're looking at retracement on this particular coin. I did post another one very similar in structure where they got the ascending triangle. It was CQT. It broke out 1618 like a boss, and it came back to this neckline, and then it's starting to go again. So I would expect this particular coin to do exactly the same thing. So loading up, because I expect this to get to the weekly 55 EMA, and this is what I'm looking at on a lot of coins. There's your 55 EMA. You've got the price consolidation, the compression between the EMAs, and you're looking to pop to the 55. I'm seeing so many coins that have done that. The CoinsKid community have been buying these coins down here, okay, and they're riding it back up to the 55. CKB, VeChain, lots of these coins that I'm posting on Twitter. Do get involved. Anyway, let's jump into the Bitcoin chart right now and see what we can see, okay? So looking at Bitcoin on the weekly, like I said to you when we was breaking up here, I do expect Bitcoin to sort of get a bit boring, a bit flat, and with that you're going to start to see some of the altcoins play catch up to what Bitcoin's done. So you've got a beautiful impulsive move here for Bitcoin into this key resistance, and what we've got is a massive break, fall back to support, confirming this previous resistance, this neckline as support. Okay, and we've had multiple weekly closes above the yellow line, which is super good for Bitcoin. It's very healthy to be above that yellow line because it indicates an uptrend or a beginning of an uptrend. The absolute confirmation of an uptrend is once you get back above the red line, which is a weekly 55, which is something I keep relaying to you on a daily basis. Take that out, hold its support, and start to really ramp up here. Okay, so what we're looking at for Bitcoin, like I said to you, you're not just going to take off into space. You will come up, consolidate, hold support, go again, consolidate, hold support, and go, and so on and so forth. That's how it all works. Okay, but in this level of consolidation, when it goes sideways, you're going to see altcoins catch up, and this is exactly what we're looking at. We're looking at so many opportunities on the altcoins, and this is where you make the most money in this market. I'm afraid Bitcoin will come up, fantastic, whatever, but your altcoins, they do 5-6x's. One coin I posted this morning, it's done a 16x since it was way down here under the 20-week EMA. It's amazing. But anyway, aside from that, Bitcoin right now is actually in a technical target until it's not. So we have to pay attention to the technicals right here. We've come up into resistance, we're consolidating between the EMAs, just like Maker on the 10 and 20 got the consolidation, popped to the 55. Right now we're getting exactly the same for Bitcoin. It's ramped up, consolidating between the EMAs. If it holds the support of the EMAs, super bullish. If it loses them, super bearish. And with that, if you start to fall back into this pattern, turn this into resistance once more, then this has just merely been a bull trap. But what we need to see is the technical target being met, because that's the actual target that you're in right now. It's the technical target that you're in. So the technical target is the technical target until it's invalidated. So at the minute you're broken out into resistance, falling back to support, looking to continue to that white line, and obviously to that white line, which is the all-time high, with the possibility of breaking it right there for Bitcoin. Will it do it overnight? I don't know. I don't expect it to be honest with you, but the market moves in waves. So it's all about support and resistance going forward. So I always try and identify the minimal levels of support for you and relay them to you on a daily basis just like I relay to you the key levels of resistance that you need to break. So right now what we've got is the weekly Gaussian key resistance and the weekly 10 and 20 key support. Lose these EMAs, it's really bearish, and you potentially fall back into this with another impulsive move to the downside. Hold these EMAs like we've seen on Maker and so many altcoins and get the squeeze and pop, then boom, you can see clearly your next level of resistance is the median of the weekly Gaussian channel. Potentially consolidate there, break it, break the top end, and boom, you're taking off right here, and Bitcoin super bullish, and you're on that white line with immediate effect, basically, you know. So, you know, it's technical analysis. It's not hoping, it's not bullshit, it's not because he said, she said, it's just technical analysis. Okay, we've got support, resistance. Like I said to you, when you fall out, fall back to that neckline and confirm your support. That's your entry point. Ride it up, boom. So if we get the break, fantastic, we're continuing, and this was the bottom right here for Bitcoin, but I can't confirm it just yet until we start to do certain things in the charts, i.e. take out the weekly 55 for Bitcoin. And this is something I've been telling you for a very long time. Okay, we need to take that resistance out to confirm the bottom for me, and equally start to get back above those monthly levels of resistance as well for Bitcoin. So anyway, let's dive into the hourly chart and see what we can see. So looking at Bitcoin on the hourly time frame, then, at the minute, I've always said to you, if you start to see a move in any direction, it's usually the wave 3, which is the thing, you know, the wave 3 is usually the powerfulest wave within a move, whether it's impulsive to the downside, corrective, whatever. You know, the third wave is the most powerfulest wave, which takes out resistance and loses key support as well. For example, let me show you right now. So we've got a left shoulder, a head, a right shoulder. Okay, so this is your top on a bearish pattern, which is head and shoulders. You've come down in 1, you come up in a 2, and the third wave is the wave which loses support. Really, is that simple. Okay, so the third wave is a powerful wave which pushes through support in a bearish reversal pattern. Equally, on a bullish reversal pattern, you've got an inverse head and shoulders, and this is your bottom right here. You come in a 1, come back in a 2, you break the power, you're the resistance in a 3. So the third wave is always the most powerfulest wave. So, you know, if we take a look at this right now, we've got a clear impulsive move off the bottom, okay, from November last year, sorry, when we bottomed out down there, some kind of double bottom, and we've come back up. Okay, so with that, what we've got is a few patterns down here. We've got this massive sort of you know, Adam and Eve bottom came up like that, 1, 2, and then 3. So what we did in the third wave is broken out the bottom, okay, on a big third wave. This is a third wave, do you understand? And this was your key resistance of an Adam and Eve bottom down there, which we traded. It was an amazing breakout for the CoinsKid community. But equally, what we've done within this third wave here, which this is, okay, we've taken out the resistance of the massive weekly falling wedge. So we've broken out a key resistance in a third wave on a falling wedge on the weekly time frame, which puts us in a technical target to 46k. Equally, what we did within the third wave is taken out that green line, which is a 20-week EMA as well. So within the third wave, which is a potential third wave off an impulsive move off the bottom, we've broken out basically. And you know, we could jump up and down and say, well, because we took out the 20-week EMA, because we bottomed out on the Adam and Eve bottom down there, and because we've taken that resistance out right now of the weekly falling wedge in a wave 3, we're confirming the bottom, you know. And I could jump up and down and say this, you know, and get really excited, but at a minute we need to see the confirmation and the follow through. So within this wave 3 here, we have actually done some amazing things for Bitcoin, and no one's looking at that, okay? So what we've done, we've ramped up into this key resistance of the 55 weekly EMA, and obviously the previous high just from September last year. And what we're doing right now, we're coming back in another wave, in a corrective wave, looking to come up and take that out. So what we're looking for is a third wave to take that out. So there's two scenarios here for me, for Bitcoin. There's the fact that, you know, this could potentially still be a wave 5. This is 1, this is 2, and the third wave's coming up, and this is still wave 5 off an impulsive move off the bottom. Okay, we're still within wave 5, just like this is a 1. Okay, this is a 3. You're still potentially in a wave 5 here, and the third wave is a third wave. What we're looking for, which is a 1, this is a 2, this is a 3. The third wave is the most powerfulest wave, which is going to confirm the bottom by breaking the weekly 55 EMA. So it's absolutely possible right now. Equally, there's equally another count where this was your wave 5 done, and what we've done, we've gone through an A, B, C. We're bottomed out down here, and then right now this is a 1, this is a 2, and you're loading a 3, which is a subset of wave of a new impulsive move to the upside. Alternatively, and this is how, you know, confusing Elliott wave is the fact that what we've done, we've got a massive move up here. Okay, this wave 5 ended just there, so you've got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This was wave 5 done, and what we're doing right now is a big ABC correction like this: A, B, C, back down to the weekly 20 EMA. Hold its support and go again, and then from there we'll be looking at 1, 2, 3. Either way, we're looking at a third wave to break that resistance going forward. Do you understand? So it's basically technical analysis, isn't it? We've got all this support right now. We're sort of caught in this box between this resistance and this support. But what we're looking for is a third wave to break this resistance. Okay, we see that Bitcoin is super bullish. Just like this was a super bullish statement, that was a super bullish statement, and a reversal of this Adam and Eve bottom down here with the wave 3 was a bullish statement as well that a lot of people are ignoring. Anyway, that's basically Bitcoin. Hope you enjoyed the update. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. But what we're looking for is a wave 3 to break that resistance. Take care, everyone. Back to another update on Bitcoin. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. Bye bye.